YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back. This is going to be a relatively short video because all I'm doing is showing you guys how to cut the rear diffuser, rear bumper valence on an S550 Mustang. Now, I've seen this all over TikTok, social media, Instagram, and I kind of like the look of it. A lot of people are going to disagree and a lot of people aren't going to like it. But personally, this bottom piece is only $300, $400 online, so I can easily get a replacement. Now, I've already gone ahead and done this on my buddy's car, Trent. I'm going to put a picture right up here, and it actually looks really cool. Now, the only problem with this is that you lose the functionality of the reverse light, which is why I actually buy an Amazon LED strip. I can put the exact one in the link below. I do a little bit of wiring to use the old reverse light and the side markers and stuff. And it has a really cool spaceship looking effect, kind of like this in the picture. Now, doing it yourself is really easy. All you got to do is pick up like this hacksaw. I'm pretty sure this is a wood blade, but we're going to see how well it cuts. It was like 20 bucks at Harbor Freight. Yes, I could probably use a better one, but whatever, we're just cutting it off real quick. It's something quick. Now, a quick tip before you start cutting, which, I mean, that's really all there is to it. The reverse light harness, it kind of runs all the way inside of this edge right here. And you want to make sure that you get that out of the way so that when you're cutting, you don't accidentally cut into it and ruin the harness. I mean, you won't be using it anymore, but I do like to retain that harness to be able to run the LED light underneath. I'm going to go ahead and put it on 0.5 and try to show you guys what it is. See that right there, that silver cable? It usually runs along here. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I went ahead and just removed the clips and kind of put it out of the way so that we can begin our cutting. Now, something I personally like to do is use this out of the way. Use a little bit of masking tape and kind of pierce it, put it in between these little cracks right here, and pretty much follow the cut line. I just like to do this edge here because after that, the blade kind of rests on top of this and just cuts all the way down. Really simple stuff. And I'm about to go ahead and do that. Most of the people that do that have really fast Mustangs or like maxed out Mustangs or twin turbo Mustangs that aren't really running the, hopefully you guys can see that, the 70-pound exhaust right here, which I personally will not be running soon. I'm gonna do some custom valve things so that it's really quiet. I'm also gonna ask my tuner to kind of quiet it down because the cold starts are ridiculous. The car is not able to run right now. It is on the wooden blocks because I'm waiting on my built transmission. Should be coming from Suncoast Performance in the next week or two. There's been a little bit of delays because my current transmission, I absolutely beat the piss out of it. So like I said earlier, for the turbo applications, since the exhaust really isn't used, it kind of runs out of the header, so you don't really need it. It's just unnecessary weight and drag. Personally, I'm gonna do something unique with this. Because I am Procharged, I can still utilize the full exhaust, but I'm not gonna do that because it's a freaking race car and I don't really need the full exhaust. I just need it to be quiet when I need it to, so hence I'm gonna do something custom with a valve. Stay tuned for a video on that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, like this video if you found it useful or if you're even watching up to this point. Thank you very much. It is a little bit early in the morning, but I don't care. The neighbors have yapping dogs that bark 24/7, and the car hasn't started in 2 weeks, so I don't care. Now, I try to be courteous, but it's really not gonna make a lot of noise. It's just a little cut and saw. Following the edge here. I'm gonna try to record for TikTok a little bit, record a little bit for YouTube, so I'm not gonna do the whole thing in like a time lapse. But here we go, let's make the first cut. Really nervous about it, because I don't know if I'll like it on my car. I've seen it on a lot of others, but here we go. This is pretty much the beginning. I just took the tape off because it was kind of getting hard to see. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to speed run this, finish this up, do this as close as I can. Luckily, I do have a sander, so I'm gonna use the sander to kind of get rid of these crusty, musty edges here. But we're too far in now, so let's go ahead and get the rest of it off. I'm only wearing gloves because, I don't know, why not? I got them, might as well use them. It's actually making quick work. This is a wood cutting blade, but it's working pretty good. You can see that back piece there kind of flung out, and all this crud here is going right in my eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some safety glasses real quick, which I should have from the beginning, and then we're gonna knock it all out. All right, so that was pretty simple, honestly. The blade really did a good job. Around this middle part, though, it got kind of caught up. And that's likely because of all these little pieces here, these 4 bricks that provide that extra support. But as you can see, it's just kind of hanging right now. It is completely cut on both edges, over there and over there. I think I hit the harness just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Pretty much all there is to do from here is unbolt this. I might just cut it, but this entire piece goes under there, and I don't feel like taking off the rear bumper to get this done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut all of this off, and we should be good to go. There's two little bolts right here. I think they're 7mm. Let me check. Yeah, I think they're 7mm, but we might just cut this off because we don't need it. And they're same right here. Next video, I think I'll be removing the charcoal canister here. I'll make that a separate video just so that it's not taking up too much of y'all's time. So I went ahead and cut the two little supports right there and right there, if you can see. Boom, boom. Now there's two more here, but luckily for me, I had a 10mm on the impact already, and I'm pretty sure that the bolts right up there are 10mm. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this done. Never mind, it's not a 10mm. They're just little plastic clips. So if I yank this down, it should come off. Let's go ahead and try that. Oops, let me get a screwdriver. So we got the entire thing completely off. There's the second one there. Like I said, I did this before in a buddy's car. But we got the things cut. I pretty much just cut all the little clips. All the little clips from there. It looks pretty good. You can see the power wire. I'm gonna reroute that. That's for my fuel pump wiring. You won't have that on a stock Mustang. But it looks pretty good so far. You can see those little indentions there for the air box. I'm probably gonna leave those there, but I'm thinking of doing something to cover up the bottom so it doesn't look that crazy. Luckily for me, that's the rear diff right there, and that's the stock one. And let's go to the back of my garage here. This is the one that I'm gonna be putting in. So it is a color paint match 315 set of gears. Make my car a little bit faster than the 60 to 130. And it's also gonna look really sick underneath the car, just like that, especially with the underglow reverse light that I'm gonna be adding soon. So like I said, this is gonna be a pretty short video. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and please leave a like. If you think it looks good, let me know in the comments. If you think that I'm stupid and I shouldn't be able to drive such a nice car like this, also leave it in the comments. I love reading them. I love knowing the reasons why. Let me know what you guys think of the back end of the car here. I think it's pretty much complete besides that strip. GT 500 carbon fiber track pack spoiler. Clout tint over there, which is just pretty much what you see here. Got the dreaded clout plate there and the manual is from. It's just a 6. That's pretty much it on the rear end. I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, honestly. Actually, no, before my birthday, which is on April 16th next year, obviously. So we're in December. Let's go ahead and try to hit that, please. That'd be awesome. So this next video is just a little short clip of a video I had before. Go ahead and click the link in the description or somewhere around this video to check it out. But this is basically what that bar looks like. All right, so there it is in reverse. It's yelling at us because the chair is there. Boom, reverse light. Got the left turn signal. You can see it glow. It is absolutely right turn signal, or yeah, other way. Boom, check it out. We got them both working. And then of course we have the hazards. Absolutely insane mod in my opinion. We're gonna go put it in the outside to see what it looks like at night. We might also get some rollers, but I mean, just check this out. It looks so good in my opinion. And for $20 and like maybe another 20 worth of wiring and like pliers and stuff, I think it's a great mod, especially if you have the rear diffuser cut, which he does because he's running turbo dumps, headler dumps, exhaust dumps, stuff like that. But Trent, what do you think?
I think it's amazing.
That's right.